Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
With us from Eugene, Oregon, a beautiful college football afternoon in the place quoted as being where great teams go to die. Today, the raucous crowd already fired up as their Ducks are set to open another season at Autzen Stadium. And the Sharks ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Smashes ahead. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oregon's offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover.
He's loose. He's inside the 40. Man, he's got 45 yards on the ground already. What a way to get this season started.
And a big run for this offense. I tell you what, first game, first half, you want to create as many explosive runs, make the offense as easy as possible to start the season, and that will do it. Nice explosive play by this offense.
They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. To the air, it's Gabriel. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to...
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time.
And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. These guys set all of these goals for the season. Then to come out and say, here we are, this is how it is. That was impressive.
And Reese, we thought this offense could be very potent this season. And they've got some skilled players, and they've got some dudes that are going to scare opposing defenses. Defenses out there for the rest of this season better take notice. I know this game is early, but you can see the talent they have on offense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Looking for space. It's Ward. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Sharks will line up to run it away.
Not a ton of play calls for third in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies, and give this quarterback a chance.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Trying to get the edge on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And a great job seeing the motion coming across the formation, understanding the jet sweep's a possibility, pulling the trigger, going and getting the guy on the ground.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. This guy can throw it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, it looks as if the defense got it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Back to the ground game on the left. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Let's go! Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. with his receivers. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denied. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Touchdown, Ducks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, their defense needs to help them out, get off the field, and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something. And you're right. You'll wear your defense out and continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That DB had a different story. He had something to say. Coming up, making a physical tackle.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Just feeds the running back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Everybody talks about DBs. They talk about dropping coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
And they got him for the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Sharks will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's Gabriel. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Tuna. Squirrel. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Oregon! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to the Coyotes. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st in the half as they'll make some adjustments. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If he has to be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but a big... And it'll be a first down.
We know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. It's complete. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He's looking to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams, and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job by the whole defense, but how about the little bitty defensive back throwing his face in the fan? I ain't scared. I don't just cover guys. I make tackles.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to...
Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now this offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunt. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Oregon! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he did the pick 6.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll throw it on first down. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. He'll try to take it back. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate it.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do it better.
There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sharks.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
They're bringing heat. Got his man on the right. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down.
Cut.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. He fires a bullet to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. On target to the left. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Ducks will have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the grab down the left side. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much, but keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He wants to throw. The quick out. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover. But man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Sharks send out the punt unit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Wide open. It's a foot race. They won't get it. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. This time he's got it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Back to pass, it's Grimes. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very